students, welcome to your channel MRNS Educational and Social Service. Dear students, today topic concept relations on sets. So what is the relation? How many types of relations we have? We'll discuss. Generally, chapter name is sets and relations. Sets and relations. Let us consider a non-empty set A. Let us consider a non-empty set A. We can find cross product of these two sets, that is A cross A. A cross A. Or let us take two non-empty sets A and B. Its cross product is A cross B is the ordered pair of elements A comma B such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B. Subset of A cross B is called relation. Relation is subset of A cross B is called relation. My dear students, subset of A cross A is also called a relation. Types of relations. Wide relation. My dear students, for every set, null set is the subset. Null set is the subset. So, wide relation is null set cross null set, that is phi. You can also take it as phi. So wide relation is subset of null set, phi cross phi. Universal relation. Dear students, let us take a non-empty set A. The set A cross A is called universal relation. Set A cross A is called universal relation. Reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. My dear students, starting letters are, relation is denoted by R. For example, for a non-empty set A belongs to A, for all A belongs to A comma A belongs to relation. Then relation R is called reflexive relation. We also written as A relation A. A relation A. For example, you take relation as a parallel between the two lines. Relation, parallel lines. Every line itself is parallel, students. Line L1 is parallel to line L1 itself. So, parallel relation is the reflexive relation. For example, you take set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. A cross A equal to 1, 1, 1, 2, like this. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, like this, 4, 4. Here 1 belongs to A, 1 comma 1 belongs to A cross A. So, A cross A, we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. You consider say relation as 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. For all A belongs to A comma A must be belongs to the relation. In this A we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us take 1, 1 comma 1 is in relation. You take 4, 4 comma 4 is in this relation. So this relation is called reflexive relation. Next, students, symmetric relation. If A comma belongs to relation R, implies B comma A is also belongs to R. Such type of relation is called symmetric relation. A comma B relation R లో ఉంటే B comma A కూడా relation లో ఉండాలి. దీన్ని ఇలా కూడా రాస్తాం. A relation B implies B relation A. That relation is called symmetric relation. My dear students, anti-symmetric relation. Anti-symmetric relation. A comma B belongs to R. B comma A belongs to R implies A equal to B. Such type of relation is called anti-symmetric relation. Next, transitive. Students, A comma B belongs to relation R, B comma C belongs to relation R, B here B, implies that A comma C belongs to relation R. Ordered pair AP belongs to relation R, B comma C relation R, then A comma C belongs to relation, then that relation is called transitive relation. My dear students, a relation R is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, then it is called as equivalence relation. So equivalence relation means it should be reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Such type of relations is called equivalence relation. Now students, how many relations, how many symmetric relations, how many reflexive, like this we have questions. See, number of elements in AM, number of elements in N, two different sets. Then number of relations to 2 power mn. N of A equal to N, number of elements in AN, then number of relations equal to 2 power n square. Here m equal to n, 2 power n square. Number of reflexive relations on A, number of reflexive relations on A, 2 power n square minus n. Symmetric relations on A, 2 power n square plus n by 2. So reflexive relation, symmetric relation. ఇక్కడ మనం n కామన్ తీస్తే సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది న్యాచురల్ నంబర్స్ ఫామ్ ఉంటుంది. n స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ n, సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఈవెన్ నంబర్స్. Reflexive which are not symmetric. Reflexive relation which are not symmetric. Total relations ఇవి which are not symmetric అంటే ఈ symmetric relations తీసేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. Total relations which are not symmetric అంటే symmetric relations and subtraction. If you take n common, we get n into n plus 1 by 2. n into n plus 1 by 2. So relations which are not symmetric, separate symmetric. Relation which are not reflexive, reflexive separate చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది total నుంచి. Both reflexive and symmetric relations, 2 power n square minus n by 2, which is also equal to 2 power n into n minus 1 by 2. Sum of the n minus 1 natural numbers. Symmetric but not reflexive. Symmetric but not reflexive. 2 power n into n plus 1 by 2 minus 2 power n square minus n. So read these formulas. Very, very important. We will see some examples, students. Students, let A equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4 and a given relation like this. R equal to ordered pairs, set of ordered pairs 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2. Be a relation on A, then R is reflexive. Dear students, what is reflexive, students? For all A belongs to A comma A should be in relation R. In A belongs to A, we have number 1, students. Number 1. For A equal to 1, 1 comma 1 is in R. there is no 1 comma 1. It does not belongs to 1 comma 1. So R is not reflexive. Next, what is symmetric? Tell me, what is symmetric? A comma B belongs to R implies B comma A must be belongs to R. A comma B R lo unte, for example, you take 1 comma 2 belongs to R students. ఈ రిలేషన్ ఆర్ సిమెట్రిక్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం కావాలి? 2 కామా 1 ఆర్ లో ఉండాలి. అదే డెఫినేషన్. ఏ కామా బి ఆర్ లో ఉంటే బి కామా ఏ కూడా ఆర్ లో ఉండాలి. 1 కామా 2 ఆర్ లో ఉంది కదా 1 కామా 2. 2 కామా 1 does not belongs to R. So not symmetric. It is not reflexive, not symmetric. Now let us consider transitive. See 3. For example, you take 1 comma 2 belongs to R, 2 comma 2 belongs to R, implies that ఈ 2 మిస్ అయిపోతే ఏమవుతుంది? 1 comma 2 belongs to R. అక్కడ ఉన్నదాన్ని బట్టి చెప్పాలి. సో transitive relation is A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R, implies A comma C belongs to R. 1 2 2 2. Therefore 1 2 belongs to R. Here we have 1 2. So it is transitive. R is transitive relation. My dear students, 1 2 belongs to R. A comma B, B comma C. 2 2 is there. 1 2 is in relation. So our answer is the third option. See this example. Relation R equal to ordered pairs 1 3 4 2 2 4 2 3 3 1. Be a relation on set A. Then R is like this given. Students, first one is not symmetric. Symmetric means A comma B belongs to R implies B comma A belongs to R. See, for 2 comma 3 belongs to R students, is there 3 comma 2 belongs to R? 2 comma 3 in R. 3 comma 2 does not belongs to R. So not symmetric. Answer is not symmetric. Next one is transitive. What is transitive? So A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R. This first second coordinate, first coordinate ఈక్వల్ గా ఉన్నాయి, రెండు తీసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ ఏమున్నాయి ఈక్వల్ గా? 4 comma 2 belongs to R students. Next 2 comma 3. For example, you take 2 comma 3 belongs to R. 2 2. Is 4 comma 3 belongs to R? No here. So it is not transitive. Not transitive. Reflexive. Reflexive means for all A belongs to A comma A belongs to R. Let us take 1 is in A equal to 1. Is 1 comma 1 belongs to R? No. It is not reflexive. So not reflexive. So students, not symmetric is correct. A function. See students, a relation A to A is said to be a function if every element of A is associated with a unique element in A. Here 1 is associated with 3, 4 is associated with 2, 2 is associated with 4, 2 is associated with 3. It is not a function. Function means every relation in A, every element in A is associated with unique element B. 1 is 4, 2. 2 is associated with 2 elements. So F is not a function. Not a function. So my dear students, so if this example I think somewhat clear. So the answer is not a symmetric function. Now students, it is very important question. Let R equal to 2, 3, 3, 4. Only 2 elements be a relation defined on the set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 elements. The minimum number of ordered pairs required to be added in R. దీంట్లో ఇంకా మనం యాడ్ చేయాలి, ఎన్ని యాడ్ చేయాలి? So that enlarge the relation becomes an equivalence relation. సో ఈ రిలేషన్ ఈక్వివలెన్స్ రిలేషన్ అవ్వాలంటే మనం ఇందులో ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ని మనం యాడ్ చేయాలి అంటున్నాడు. ఆర్ రిఫ్లెక్సివ్ అవ్వాలంటే మనకి ఏలో ఉన్న ఎవరి ఎలిమెంట్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ఏ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఏ కామా ఏ బిలాంగ్స్ టు రిలేషన్. సో 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 must be in relation R, but these 4 are not in R. So to becomes this is a reflexive relation, we add these 4 to this set. How many here? 4 elements must be added to R. Next, symmetric. What is symmetric concept, students? A comma B belongs to relation. It should B comma A must be in relation. See, 2 comma 3 is there. So to becomes it is this relation symmetric, 3 comma 2 must be in relation. Similarly, 3 comma 4 is in relation, 4 comma 3 must be in relation. So here 2 elements must be added to the R. What are those two? 3 2 4 3. 4 2 6 totally. Now transitive. What is a transitive, students? A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R, implies A comma C belongs to R. Students, let us take 2 comma 3 3 comma 4. 2 comma 3 belongs to R, 3 comma 4 belongs to R. To become this relation is transitive, 2 4 must be in R. 2 comma 4 must be in R. This must be added to the relation because 3 3 is there. So 4 3 belongs to R, 3 2 belongs to R. ఈ రెండు యాడ్ చేయాలని మనం ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పుకున్నాం. సి 4 comma 2 must be in R. 3 3 తీసేస్తే 4 2 కదా. So here no new elements are 2. Totally how many elements you should be added to R? Now to get R is equivalence relation, first are 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Next these two elements are given, 2 3 3 4 are given. Now we add 3 2 4 3 now and 2 4 4 2. So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In given these 10 you subtract given 2 elements. So remaining elements are 8. You should be added to this relation 8 elements. We will get this relation, it becomes a equivalence relation. Now see this example, students. For real numbers x and y, we write x relation y if and only if x minus y plus root 2 is an irrational. Then R is. My dear students, here given x relation y is defined as x minus y plus root 2 is an irrational. Irrational means root 2, root 3, root 5 like that, root 7. Root 4 is 2. It is not irrational. Root 4 is rational. Root 3, root 2 are irrational numbers. My dear friends, here x comma y are real numbers x and y. Please remember that point. Now, first you have to check it reflexive. What is the definition of reflexive? X comma x must be in relation R. What is the relation here? X relation x is defined as x minus x plus root 2 equal to root 2. Root 2 is irrational. Why? He given that x minus y plus root is an irrational. In place of y here x comma x, it is true. So R is reflexive. Next one is symmetric. What is symmetric, students? X comma y belongs to R implies that y comma x is in R. We have to prove this. X comma y means x minus y plus root 2 is what? Irrational. Y minus x is how much? From this we can take y minus x. According to given relation, y minus x is y minus x plus root 2. From this, take minus common, y minus x plus root 2. Is it belongs to this? Is an irrational. So y comma x does not belongs to R. Y comma x belongs to R means it should be y minus x plus root 2. Y minus x. Here minus of. Or we can check like this also. 2 root 2 belongs to R. 2 y x value is 2, y value is root 2. Substitute here this relation x root 2 belongs to means 2 minus root 2 plus root 2 equal to 2 is not rational. That means 2 comma root 2 does not belongs to here. If you take like this, root 2 minus 2 belongs to R, check it. Root 2 minus 2 plus root 2 is irrational. Is 2 root 2? We have to check it. 2 root 2 according to this, 2 minus root 2 plus 2 is rational. But our relation is irrational. So R is not symmetric. Symmetric అవ్వాలంటే x కామా y రిలేషన్ R లో ఉంటే y కామా x ఇన్ R ఉండాలి. ఇది ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. రావటం లేదు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది చూసుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ట్రాన్సిటివ్. వాట్ ఈస్ ట్రాన్సిటివ్? x comma y belongs to relation, y comma z belongs to relation. Then we have to prove that x comma z relation. From this, y minus x minus y root 2 is an irrational. Is an irrational. Y minus z means y minus x plus root 2. Root y minus z is an irrational. From these two, can you prove that x minus z plus root 2 is an irrational? Here we have x minus z. X minus z. If you add these two, x minus z plus 2 root 2 is an irrational. But our standard relation is x minus y plus root 2 only. But here x minus z plus 2 root 2. Here x is 2. So x minus z does not belongs to R. So R is not transitive. R is only reflexive, students. Okay. So my dear students, నా వీడియోస్ కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. బాయ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, జై హింద్.